people in this mind. I'm outside a house of liquor. It's in Salida. Is it Salida or Salida, California? That's in the Central Valley. I don't know, how far are we from the Bay Area? 70 miles, it's a ways. Anyway, I went in and scouted this place. It was recommended by a viewer slash friend slash buddy. His name is Alex. I just met up with him and did a little bottle exchange. Good guy. Shout out to Liquid Spirits 88. Hope I don't get a screen name wrong. Sorry, Alex, man. Anyway, I went in and I looked around. They got CYPB in there for $2.99. Maybe I can talk him down. I don't know, I'd like a backup. I've got a bottle, I haven't opened it. So I'd like to get a backup. That way I can open the bottle I have at the house. Yeah, I got Dorothy Stag in there. I got all the pappy stuff. Jack 10, I saw some other things. I'll show you in a minute. Don't go away. Stay tuned. Don't click off. There it is, y'all. House of liquor. I'm gonna go make myself at home. So they have whiskey behind the counter, and they also have whiskey in the back. So you're looking for affordable stuff, affordable shelfers. They have it. I'll go slow. You know, if you're local and you want to come by and grab something. It's a little bit high on that French oak. 46 from Makers. Oh, look, got a hard release. I wonder how much that is. I'll ask. All right, I'm not paying attention because if I was, I'd realize the price is there. Yeah, you can see that. It's 80 bucks. It's not horrible. Yeah, it's pretty much retail. Okay. Buffy at 28. You know, I remember when that Crown Royal Blackberry was hard to find. 40 bucks. Just jack, and look at that. Wild Turkey, rare breed. And just check, that's a 2023 bottling. Cool, yeah. I was kind of hoping they'd have a handle of the bottle and bond Evan Williams, because I need a new one. The pig. Passing on the pig. Eagle. There you go, 50 bucks. All standard, all you people back in the Midwest. Get that 1856 Uncle. Yeah. That was a huge mistake. Pack 8. You're sitting here for 400. You could probably negotiate that down. Pack 8 is bottled on February 11th, 2022. So as you guys know, these are all finished. This was finished in Calvados cask. And it's really, really, really good. You can find this at a great price. Buy it. I've had a pour. It's delicious. Crap, I want to take it. You see the name. It's to the finish. It's the 2022 release little book. Well, Mike, it tells you right there on the box. Yeah, I know. But what you don't know is this has 4 to 5 year whiskey in it. And this was about, what, 120? They're charging you 120 bucks for 4 to 5 year whiskey. I don't know if that's fair, Jim Beam. Put it back on the shelf. So, Stranger's Batch, I got it here for $169. Ain't no way I'm paying that. This was not a great one. It's good. Moving right along. We got that High West Rendezvous here. 69 bucks. That's the old label. If you like Rendezvous and you prefer some of the earlier expressions, they got it here, man. That's not a bad price. That is retail. GB, BB. And that Cavalier Select, 60 bucks. Okay. And we're getting into some Japanese stuff. Ooh, here's a find. Tell me, is that a good price on this bottle, though? I'm not sure. I have to look it up. You got a 13-year Clyde Mays here. Let's do a little bit of inspection of the label. So it's 112 proof. They want $199. Where was it distilled? I'm gonna guess this was distilled in Lawrenceburg. I can't read this, y'all. Yep. Tells you right there. I'll zoom in, you probably can't see. But yeah. Lawrenceburg, Indiana. So this is MGP. Nothing wrong with that. Some of y'all, MGP is a dirty word. Shouldn't be. I'm sure that's great. Actually, I'm sure it's worth every bit of 100 bucks, especially at 13 years of age. But I'm not paying 200, and I'm not even gonna bother to negotiate down. I'm sure that's a fine whiskey. Look at that. You remember if you watched my Junior's Liquor video out of Castro Valley, and they had that bottle for that price. And I sent it to old Johnny Fish. Shout out to Metalhead Whiskey Snobs. Him and Ryan doing great things. 150 bucks for Old Forester single barrel rye. I've seen way worse. I've seen these bottles for upwards of 200, 250 bucks. It's a lower tier. This is from floor 1, warehouse 11. Of course, that's a heat cycled warehouse. No hate on the heat cycling. 129.5 proof. I've got 3 of these at the house. This one's gonna stay here. Oh, you guys like Coors products? There you go. I do not. Blue Run, not a fan. To me, it's all marketing. Yeah, I said it. I've already got my 23. Which one is this? Oh, this is my, wait a minute. Oh, look. Voyage 23. 90 bucks. I was told this is really good. I've got one at the house. I haven't opened it. It's got sentimental value because my buddy gave it to me. Shout out to Alfredo. What's up, brother? Bell Mead making a comeback in a big way.
I was disrespectful and that was uncalled for.
All right, I've seen worse prices on the grain to glass. If I'm choosing between the two, it's the rye. All right, see the wheated or the bourbon or the rye, buy the rye. I can get these for 89 bucks. So I'm gonna leave that there. I suggest if you see it at that price, you leave it on the shelf as well. Okay, fair enough. Woody. Let me talk to you about 3 chord real quick. Oh, shout out to the single barrel Evan Williams. All right, that's the Pinot Noir finish 3 chord. If you find the good by June, buy it. Recommended by me. Trust me, it's great. I got a sample of it from my guy, Angry Mac. Shout out to Angry Mac. And it was delicious. I've been looking for a bottle, haven't been able to find one. Got that old John Daniel single barrel barrel proof rye, 128. These drink hot. Use caution. Yeah, they're delicious though. And that's single barrel proof Bourbons, 128.1 proof. Great. I'm unsure if it's worth 70 bucks though. I'd like to see that around 60 bucks, y'all. This is an interesting find because it's the Bardstown Bourbon Company Fusion Series 3. One of the earlier releases, don't ask me the year, but if you look at the blend here, you'll notice that there's a 74, 18, and 8 corn rye malted barley whiskey in this blend. I don't know where that's from. I don't know all the mash bills, I'm sorry. But it does have their own distillate, and that's the concept behind this line, is their distillate mixed with other makers. So, and look down there, let's see. And if you also look closely, this is a 4 grain, right? Because it's got corn, rye, barley, and also wheat. So, interesting, 60 bucks, it's gonna stay on the shelf. Love Peerless, fanboy to the grave. I don't really care for the small batch products. Rye for a cocktail, that's the king. And there's your price, okay? Yep. Shout out to Laws. If you can find the 4 grain straight bourbon cask strength, buy it. If you can find any hazmat, you can buy that too. Okay, so we are in California. Keep that in mind when you look at the prices here. But look, get that green label special reserve for 40 bucks. Man, if I didn't have like 3 of those, I think I got 2 actually, I'd buy it. Look at the 12 year. Come on. Where can you find that for 99 bucks? And I know what you're gonna say, Mike, that's a horrible price on that 107, and I would agree. I'd like to see that around 129 and under. Look at that. Most places, most liquor stores you walk into, they're asking 4, 5, 6, 7. I've seen $800 for this bottle. $299. Your guy's gonna try to negotiate a deal for a little break on that. Stay tuned. We'll see what happens. Okay, small batch for 90 bucks. That's not too bad. Not too bad. It's not the 60 bucks you can get it for at the distillery, but we're not at the distillery. Yeah. Single barrel, 129. Not horrible. Not horrible. I'd like to pay 90 bucks to the under for that. That's okay. Straight rye, I don't know the price. Now look at that. Got the barrel proof rye. That bottle got shattered on when it came out. Everyone hated it. And I really hated it at that price. I don't even know if I paid $1.99 for that. I'm sorry. Okay, y'all, just for you, I'll pull this out of the canister. Look at the proof. Now, some of you snobs will immediately recognize this as batch 10. You'll also understand that it's a 9 on the take scale. That's right, world class. This right here is amazing. Batch 10, I've got batch 12. I don't have batch 13 or 11. We'll see what this is going for. Ooh, I'd love to go home with that. The man says it's $1.99. Guess what? That's gonna go home with me. See if I could talk them down a little bit, bundle some stuff. Maybe I'll bundle it with that. Stay tuned. You'll see. You'll see. I'll show you the receipt, y'all. I'm going to show you every receipt now when I go hunting. This is my new thing, transparency. Okay, I'm violating company policy here. He's letting me behind the counter. He was a little uncomfortable doing it. I appreciate the owner letting me behind the counter. So I'm going to show you what they got. There's something interesting here that I want you to see. And last year's Parker's Heritage release. All right, American single malt, finished in a heavy toasted cognac barrel, aged 14 years. People really enjoy this. And prices on secondary run the gamut, right? So from $400 to $600. We'll see how much it is. It's not a must-have for me, and I probably won't go home with it, but it's great. Show you what's a couple of bottles over. Hang on. Got more Weller hiding over there. Yeah. They got the Maggie cigar blend. Shout out to Nancy Fraley. Back to 147. So this guy's $3.99. A little high, a little high. All right. This is what I decided to go with. Check it out. Oh, look at this though. Grey Goose Essences. We have a serious conversation here. I'm definitely gonna go home with that batch 10 BH Taylor Barrel Proof. And hopefully the CYPB. Trying to get out of the way here. Go ahead, brother. I'm talking to a camera. So, I'm a little bit excited. I have to control myself. Gotta exercise a little bit of restraint. Yeah. I totaled up my receipts and purchases from last year, and it was outstandingly bad number. Egregious, in fact. So, this year, I'm gonna focus on premium bottles. I'm not gonna buy as many shelfers. So we're talking LE product. I'm running out of room in the bunker, and my wife's getting mad. So can't have my wife pissed off at me. So he has a George T. Stag here. It's got the 2023. I've got the 2024, as you know. He's got the 2023. I think he said it is $700, which isn't horrible. That's standard secondary. It's also got Old Rip, B. So we'll see. We'll see. Got a Charter Oak up there. I had to pour that in Livermore. I did not like it. It tasted astringent and tannic. Definitely over oaked. And it was not a neck pour. That bottle was about halfway finished. I'll show you what's sitting here just randomly. Check this out. Ezra Brooks, 99. Shout out to Luxco. What was that beautiful blue run I was talking about earlier? Colorado whiskey, yeah. Green Spot, $70. That's standard on that one, isn't it? The most underrated whiskey coming out of Kentucky, and it's a damn shame. We got the bourbon and the rye here, 106, 100 proof. These are sweet mash. $70 for the rye, $60 for the bourbon. These are really good. If you're looking for a shelfer, buy. So you know you're in the hood, man, when you see shit like this. What the hell is that? Pink lemonade, y'all. I wonder how much this is. We'll do a taste test on the car. Hold on, I'll pick my favorite. Yeah, maybe it's this one. Pink lemonade. Yep, taste test coming up. Stay tuned. You wanna pay $1,300 for a lot B? I got it here. Okay. And this one ain't much better, $900. Oh, Rip 2, really good stuff. Okay, thank you, sir. You're the owner, right?
No, my family, so my brother.
Okay, so one more time. Blanton's, straight from the barrel. I'm gonna pull it out and give you a peek. $200. That is not a bad price, man. Not a bad price. I think it's $150 retail, so only a $50 markup. Not bad. Same with the Rock Hill Farms. You see these for $300 routinely. They got it here for $200. That is a markup. It's probably double retail, but you know, how often do you see these? I don't know. Of course, single barrel, 100 proof. Really good. So if you have straight from the barrel, you know it comes in a nice leatherette type bag. It's bottle 88, like all Blanton's products. Warehouse H. This guy was dunked August 6, 2024. So very recent product. Came out of Rick 50. There's your proof. That's a beautiful proof point on this. 130.9. I bet this drink's delicious. $200. If I didn't have one already, I'd probably buy this or try to negotiate. Who knows? Maybe I'll see if I can throw it into a bundle. Can never have enough of these. You really can't. These are great. They got a few Staggy boys here. Look at that, 24A. I've got 24B. I got like 3,000 24Bs. I'm not exaggerating, which is a shame because I'd like to have them all, but I might have to take this one, 24A. got 23B. I don't have this one. Tell me, is this a good batch? 23B. Oh, you Stag fans, you'll remember 22A as being really good. I don't have this one, so I'll probably have to take it. I might take that. And the A, just because I don't have the A batch from last year. Stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned, stay tuned. We'll see. Might walk out of here with 4 bottles. Couldn't come to an agreement on the price. That's okay. I'm gonna pay this man's price. But I'm not buying these 4 bottles that I came here for. I'm gonna show you what I buy. That's what I wanted. 24A, CYPB, 22A. All right, E.H. Taylor, barrel proof bourbon. Of course, can't leave without the pink lemonade, right? Coming in 99 proof, so. Because we couldn't agree on a price, I'm not paying with cash. I'd rather pay with my American Express so I can continue to accumulate points. Life hack tip number 10. So guess what we're gonna do? That's going back, and that's going back. So I'm gonna pay this man's price. Now you can say, well, Mike, that's not worth 140 bucks. And maybe you're right, but this is really good. 22A is outstanding. 140 bucks, okay. I can live with that price. Can also live with paying 199 bucks for a batch 10 E.H. Taylor. That was what, 3 years ago? Yeah, I can live with that. I'm taking that. And I'm not a regular, so I'm not gonna get a break. That's cool. He talked to the owner. Owner said if I pay with a debit card, he'd give me 20 bucks off. Yeah, no, give me my points. All right, on to the next stop. We're gonna go one more place here in the area. I'll check back with y'all in a minute. Stay tuned.
Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas. Waylon and Willie and the boys. Woo! Man, that's some good music. Anyway, we just left Liquor Barn. I don't know where we are. I think we're still in Modesto or Ceres or Ripon. And they didn't allow me to film. And I know why. Everything in there was secondary plus. Yeah. I had a Blood Oath Pack 7 that I wanted to buy. I thought it was 139 bucks. I told the guy, ring it up. No, it's 399 bucks. I said, sir, you can put that back on the shelf. I'm sorry to bother you. So I left. I'm going home. I'll show you all the haul. You've pretty much seen what I have. I got a few comments. Check back with you.
So what do y'all think? Some of the prices were good. Some of the prices were bad. It's gonna be your experience when you go out bourbon hunting, bro. You're gonna see that Antique 107 for 80 bucks sometimes. And then you're gonna see twice barrel Jack Daniels for $700 sometimes. That's the market. Like it or not. They're flippers. Like it or not. The secondary market exists, like it or not. I would share my opinion about flippers in the secondary market, but I don't like to tell people what to do with their property. Sir, what you do with your whiskey bottles and your livestock, well, that's your gosh darn business. Anyway, what's in my bird's eye bourbon blend? Teeling Irish whiskey. This one checks in at 59.2 ABV. What's that, 118.4 proof or something? I don't know, it's not on the label. I probably didn't multiply that correctly. But it's unique because it's aged or matured, as they have it here on the label, in virgin American oak. Isn't that unique for shit that comes from across the pond? I don't know. I know it's pretty tasty though. As far as single malts go, this is a really, really good one. Cheers. Smoke red fruit caramel. Set that aside. Thank you for sticking around. If you're not subscribed, consider it. It helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, let's get to the haul. I got 4 bottles. I bought 2 at the liquor store. The other 2 were part of an exchange I did with my buddy Alex. I'm eager to show you those because they're very nice. First up, yeah, that 22A Staggy Boy checks in at 132.2 proof. I bought a bottle of this a couple of years ago. It's long gone because it was really, really good. If you see a 22A Stag, buy it. And E.H. Taylor, barrel proof, batch 10. I'll pull it out of the canister. Let me set that over there. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I didn't open it. I know. I'm a loser. But hey, I will open it, I promise. So, very excited about that one. All the E.H. Taylor barrel proofs I've tasted were great. As I said, I met up with my buddy Alex before I went to the liquor store and we did a little bottle exchange. So, in exchange for an Old Forester 1924, I got a Staggy Boy 23C. This one's outstanding, checks in at 125.9 proof. I have also tasted this, I had a bottle, also in the boneyard. Okay, last but not least, the Bomberger's 2025 release, AKA PFG, Precision Fine Grain. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it delightful and gorgeous? Reads here, finished in precision fine grain oak barrels. These oak barrels have a very tight cell structure, which contributes to a very rich, well-developed flavor profile. I will find out about it soon. I'm gonna open that and review it. If you want to see the review, I'm asking you to subscribe. Help me pay for this bottle. I got this for 150 bucks. I was able to get the retail price because I got good friends. Shout out to Liquid Spirits 209. That's my guy, Alex. Give him a follow. He's on Instagram. I don't know if it's a private account or not, but he's a good dude, good family man, good Christian man. Amen. I'll see y'all next time. Cheers.